Those who see the Hadi might be encouraged to imitate this ritual, and indeed, he who calls to a type of guidance will earn rewards equal to the rewards of those who follow his lead, without decrease in their own rewards. When the Messenger of Allah intended to perform Hajj, he spent the night at Dhul Hulayfa, which is also called Wadi al-Aqiq. In the morning, the Prophet made rounds with his wives, who were 9 at that time, performed ghusl, applied some perfume, and performed a 2-rakah prayer. He then garlanded the Hadi and announced aloud his intention to perform Hajj and Umrah. The Prophet's Hadi at the time consisted of plenty of camels, more than 60, and they were among the best animals, the healthiest and most physically acceptable, just as Allah's statement proclaims. ذَلِكَ وَمَنْ يُعَظِّمْ شَعَائِرَ اللَّهِ فَإِنَّهَا مِنْ تَقْوَى الْقُلُوبِ. Muqatil bin Hayyan said that Allah's statement, Wala al-Qaida, means, do not breach their sanctity. During the time of Jahiliyyah, the people used to garland themselves with animal hair and pelts when they left their areas in months other than the sacred months. The idolaters of the sacred house area used to garland themselves with the tree stems of the sacred area so that they were granted safe passage. This statement was collected by Ibn Abi Hatim, who also recorded that Ibn Abbas said, there are 2 ayat in this surah that were abrogated, the ayah about the garlands 5:2, and فَإِنْ جَاءُوكَ فَحْكُمْ بَيْنَهُمْ أَوْ أَعْرِضْ عَنْهُمْ, either judge between them or turn away from them. The necessity of preserving the sanctity and safety of those who intend to travel to the sacred house. Allah said, وَلَا أَمِينَ الْبَيْتَ الْحَرَامَ يَبْتَغُونَ فَضْلًا مِنْ رَبِّهِمْ وَرِضْوَانًا, seeking the bounty and good pleasure of their Lord. The ayah commands, do not fight people who are heading towards the sacred house of Allah, which if anyone enters it, he must be granted safe refuge. Likewise, those who are heading towards the sacred house seeking the bounty and good pleasure of Allah must not be stopped, prevented, or frightened away from entering the sacred house. Mujahid, Atta, Abu al-Aliyah, Mutarif bin Abdullah, Abdullah bin Ubaid bin Umayr, Arabi bin Anas, Muqatil bin Hayyan, Qatada, and several others said that يَبْتَغُونَ فَضْلًا مِنْ رَبِّهِمْ refers to trading. A similar discussion preceded concerning the ayah, لَيْسَ عَلَيْكُمْ جُنَاحٌ أَن تَبْتَغُوا فَضْلًا مِنْ رَبِّكُمْ. Allah said, وَرِضْوَانًا. Ibn Abbas said that the word pleasure in the ayah refers to seeking Allah's pleasure by their Hajj. Ikrimah, As-Sudi, and Ibn Jarir mentioned that this ayah was revealed concerning Al-Hutam bin Hind al-Bakri, who had raided the cattle belonging to the people of Al-Madinah. The following year, he wanted to perform Umrah to the house of Allah, and some of the companions wanted to attack him on his way to the house. Allah revealed, وَلَا أَمِينَ الْبَيْتَ الْحَرَامَ يَبْتَغُونَ فَضْلًا مِنْ رَبِّهِمْ وَرِضْوَانًا, seeking the bounty and good pleasure of their Lord. Hunting game is permissible. After Ihram ends, Allah said, وَإِذَا حَلَلْتُمْ فَاصْطَدُوا. When you end your Ihram, it is permitted for you to hunt game, which was prohibited for you during Ihram. Although this ayah contains a command that takes effect after the end of a state of prohibition, the ayah in fact brings back the ruling that was previously in effect. If the previous ruling was an obligation, the new command will uphold that obligation, and such is the case with recommended and permissible matters. There are many ayat that deny that the ruling in such cases is always an obligation. Such is also the case against those who say that it is always merely allowed. What we mentioned here is the correct opinion that employs the available evidence, and Allah knows best. Justice is always necessary. Allah said, وَلَا يَجْرِمَنَّكُمْ شَنَآنُ قَوْمٍ أَنْ صَدُّوكُمْ عَنِ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ أَنْ تَعْتَدُوا. Stopping you from al-Masjid al-Haram lead you to transgression. The meaning of this ayah is apparent, as it commands, let not the hatred for some people who prevented you from reaching the sacred house in the year of Hudaybiyah make you transgress Allah's law and commit injustice against them in retaliation. Rather, rule as Allah has commanded you, being just with every one.